to readjust their difficulty in about 4 days. And this is important because that adjustment looks like it will be like a downward difficulty adjustment of about 50 or 60%. And that means that it may, given the current price ratio between Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, it might be very, very close to being about even profitability with Bitcoin. That obviously changes the miner incentives. So that's something that we're watching pretty closely.
Okay, you heard it. Oops. Here we go. Okay, remember we were saying 14-1? And then, well, 10, 13. The only thing I didn't foresee is like on Shapeshift. Let's see if I could. Well, anyways, they were given 13 Bitcoin Cash for 1 Bitcoin. The only thing I was saying, if you're not adverse to risk, maybe take 10%, get 10 times the amount. An example would be you have, let's say, 1,000 Bitcoin, and then you take 100, exchange them for Bitcoin Cash. You technically have 2,000 Bitcoin Cash and 900 Bitcoin Classic at the 14-1. As you can see, it is not 220 anymore. It went to 300 a little earlier, 400, and then actually hit 500. So, well, at a premium price here. The downside is like on Shapeshift, starting 2 days ago, it was half a Bitcoin was the max. Wait for the block, and then do it again, and then I think it was almost a day and a half ago. Shapeshift raised it to you can do 1 Bitcoin at a time for 14 of the Bitcoin Cash, and so I'm sorry, 14. But you have to wait for each block, the block on the Bitcoin, BTC and BTCH. So if you wanted to do like 100 of them, it's like a full-time job, but that being said, you can do it, and it's awesome. Whether it be at 14-1, 20% seemed like a good risk, not for people that want to stay safe. But once again, what would happen in the end is, let's say you had 100, that's easier, and you sold 10 BTC, you're left with 90, and then that would get you another 100 Bitcoin Cash, because you get 10 for 1. I mean, the minimal 10 for 1. The smallest one I got was 10 for 1. And you still have 90 Bitcoin plus your 100 that you got originally. So you have 200 Bitcoin Cash, 90 Bitcoin Cash. 90 Bitcoin King, 200 Bitcoin Cash. Sorry for the delay on that. But anyways, it almost makes you kind of dollar cost average it. Now it is, let's see if I get 8-1, because the 10% that you pulled over there went up 56%, as you can see here. So Jimmy Song, that was who you just saw before. First person to actually, he's a small blocker. He's neutral. I like him, but at least he acknowledged both points. And what did he say? 4 days. That was from yesterday. The block will drop in half, making it equally, in theory, same price profitability for miners. And if they come over, well, then the race will really be on. But this is what you call efficient market theory. People that do know, the smarter ones, already know it's coming and it's already starting to price it up, is my guess. But big block. Good job.